I forgot to add to try to get Ross in here. Damn.
You trying to come in?
Fuck him.
Oh well, I was gonna say if he does come in, I'll be interested.
I mean, it'd be nice to have him. You know.
Let him vent about his fellow team.
Yeah, that yeah. Yeah. Cause like I saw all over
Another
fucking Twitter.
another Crash Out Tuesday. This one's special because we're gonna start with a video that was uploaded today. And then we'll get into the rankings, the NFL, and crash outs that we need to have.
Hot dogs are not sandwiches.
Greg wanted me to tell you hot dogs are not sandwiches.
This is from the video titled
She said opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
AP Poll Top 25 Meeting.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, let's get straight to this.
Okay, everyone. It's week 4. And we need to sort out the mess that was week 3 and rank these teams. So, hey, Greg already knows where this is going. Where's everyone at?
Damn, I swear, oh God.
Yeah, hi, I'm here.
You're not on the AP committee. You're not supposed to be here. Who let you in?
Yeah, about that. Apparently, there's a note by everyone else here. Let's see. Transferred to being the Group of 5 scriptwriter. Another one went to Monday Night Raw. Went pro for the NFL scriptwriter assistant. One just says War Eagle. Oh, and the last one says, now that the CFP committee is formed, there's no longer any need for an outdated system of sports writers, and I have elected to retire and write a book titled How We Screwed Over the Pac-12 and the Big 12.
Jack Nabbit. How are we going to get to rank these teams for week 4 then? This is a very important assignment.
I'm here, and look, I'll be totally unbiased.
Against my better judgment, you could stay. I have this for week 4 so far. 1, 2, and 3 is Ohio State, Penn State, and LSU. 4, 5, and 6 we have Miami, Georgia, Oregon. 7, 8, and 9 we have Oklahoma, Texas, and Illinois. Because ranking Oklahoma above Texas, cinema, right? 10, 11, and 12 we have FSU, A&M, Texas A&M, which is also funny, and Iowa State. The 13, 14, and 15 we have Ole Miss, Alabama, and Tennessee. Then 16, 17, let me see, 16, 17, and 18 we have Utah, Texas Tech, and North Texas. I mean, after what they did to Washington State, how can you hold them back? 19, 20, 21 we have Indiana, Vanderbilt is a good one, and Michigan. And then 22, 23, 24, and 25 we have Auburn, Missouri, Tulane, and USC. That's a solid list. I was gonna have the guys here for that, but it's a solid list.
Whoa. North Texas, that's a school? Tulane? No. I got this. Let's put LSU. No. Let's put FSU at 7. Let's put FSU at 7. Yeah. And then let's put Texas A&M and the refs at 10. Oklahoma at 11. Alabama will stay at 14 and will continue to window shop the playoffs. Ooh, and let's put Vanderbilt at 19. And then let's replace Tulane with Notre Dame because God wills it. And then and you know what? I think it's time to rank another undefeated team that deserves it. This team beat a number 12 school convincingly.
You mean we're actually going to rank Mississippi State now?
No. No. I mean Georgia Tech. Put Georgia Tech, and that should be good. Yeah, that's good. That's good for me.
Why is FSU at 7? Why you put them at 7? They didn't even play.
I know, and they still ended up doing better than Oklahoma.
This is about to be a long season.
No,
Why is Notre Dame ranked and we aren't? We're sorry. The call has been intercepted by the LSU defense. Goodbye. Motherfucker.
damn. How we feeling, Greg?
Hey, Greg.
You will find out.
So while we let him fester in what I wrote and decided to do today, yes, we should all be crashing out about the rankings because nothing was happening. FSU, Jay, welcome to the Crash Out Tuesday. We are all pissed off at what happened in all sorts of shades of way. Me and Fuego have a mutual hate. The fact that North Texas is not there, Tulane is not there. There is no group of 5 team in the top 25 again this week. Why they moved FSU from 10th to 7th? Don't know. Don't have a fucking clue. Maybe the committee, maybe the AP poll committee just feel bad from snubbing them way back 2-3 years ago that they said, well, and it's a better game for whenever they play. I think it's Miami. I don't know.
I'm stuck on the like. I have an issue with that, but it's this 24 spot that I really want to talk about.
That Notre Dame
Sticks like
This
They-
24 spot.
You got everybody else
Let me
in
pull
the
this shit
top
up.
25 has. I'm looking at it. Has they're either 2-1 or 3-0. That's what the top 25 is. And then you just randomly come across Notre Dame and you're like 0-2 and still ranked. Like others receiving votes, like I think Jay Watch put this in the Discord. BYU got 94 votes. South Florida got 83 votes.
South Carolina got 82. Mississippi State got 69. TCU 67. Arizona State 57. Tulane 33.
I can't not agree with I can't not agree. I have to agree with FSU.
Yeah.
I want the BCS back because this is ridiculous, dude. This straight seating is horrible. How do you have Notre Dame's last 3 games have all been L's? That dates back to last season in the playoffs. You are 0-3 since the last time you played.
So, as the group of 6 representative here, the fact that you got like I said, 0-2 Notre Dame over 2-1 South Florida, who, by the way, I get it. Okay, it was a bad loss to Miami, but still, nevertheless, they still beat 2 ranked teams, and you got the expected result versus Miami, which nobody should be surprised about. So, even with that, South Florida being unranked for whatever reason.
Well, why is Florida unranked? They lost to number 3 LSU, only giving up 20 points after giving away the ball 5 times. And they just completely fell out the rankings.
And they didn't receive any votes.
Any at all. 0. You dropped 3 teams you went from South Carolina, Clemson, and Florida. You put them all out the top 25. All of them. All of them. But you had the audacity also when Florida State beat Alabama, you dropped them from fucking 8th to 20th.
So now let me speak on this.
Wait.
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody in these boxes can attest how big of a UT fan am I.
Horribly.
So now let me ask y'all this question so the universe can understand this. Why the fuck are we 7th?
Why? Exactly. 8th. You're 8th, by the way.
7th.
Florida State jumped you
Florida
guys,
State is
even
7th,
though
yeah.
you won.
Good. So
They jacked the hell out of Florida State.
let me check this out. I hope everybody who is a Texas fan at home, and honestly, I'm speaking to the collective too. Yes, I'm gonna get on y'all's asses too, because some of y'all is a little biased, and I need y'all to stop it.
A little.
Y'all watched the same game I did. Y'all watched the same game I did. We really should have lost.
This gonna be
We
belt
really
to
should have lost to
ass.
UTEP.
This gonna be belt to ass.
no,
Arch
I'm
man.
telling
I'm
you
not gonna be
Yeah.
right
long,
now.
but before you go,
Let's talk about
before you go, I just want to give you some extra motivation because I got your favorite number right here.
Bro was waiting
All right,
24
y'all enjoy
hours
your
for that.
crash out Tuesday.
Oh my God, bro!
24 plus hours.
FSUJ. I know where the MP voters are at. They went to Galveston.
Oh my god.
They went to Galveston. That's
He
where they're
came
at.
in just to show that. They tipped out.
That's crazy.
Like, bro, I don't understand. Because you have. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, see, my other problem with these rankings, right? If we're just overall stacking resumes, especially some of these teams that are 3-0 that are not in the rankings, not everybody's 3-0 is the same. All right. Like we need to stack up the resumes and look at everybody 3-0 and say, okay, this 3-0 does not match up to this 3-0. All right.
Okay.
This 2-1 doesn't match up to this record. So it's
So
like
let's start with Ohio State's 3-0. Start with them. Them beating us no longer looks impressive. I'm sorry.
It never
It don't.
really was.
It never did.
to begin with. But yeah.
From the moment that ball was snapped on our side, it did not look good at all. Then they played whoever the fuck. I don't even remember the second week of the season. Let me go look again. Then they played Grambling. Come on, bro.
Grambling.
And then last week they played Ohio, which they struggled until the fourth quarter with.
Until the fourth quarter, yeah.
Which we talked about this with one of the dudes in one of the discords. You're Ohio State. Why are you having to wake up against Ohio?
Right. Why did you wake up at all? You are the reigning, defending national champions. Why are you struggling so much?
The team you're supposed to wake up against is when conference play starts.
Mm-hmm.
Because they avoid Oregon this year.
Mm-hmm.
They get to play. If you really look at it, Ohio State has a cakewalk to the playoffs. Outside of maybe Penn State, depending on which version of them decides to show up.
Well, they have Penn State. They have Illinois.
Which that is.
And they have Michigan, which even though they have lost 4 out of the last 5 meetings, because one they didn't even play in 2020.
Yeah.
Even though that they have lost all those games, they still said, meh, put them in the playoffs.
Which, if you remember, back in the BCS time, or even the early playoff time, whoever lost that game was not making it.
At all. At all.
It was the same thing with SEC for a while when it was Georgia and Alabama clanging and banging. Whoever lost that game,
I was low key thinking about that too.
Now
you weren't making it.
We got to talk about Penn State because this is ridiculous. They're still at number 2. Look at all the games they played. Yes, they have dominated their first 3 games completely. They have only allowed the last 3 opponents to score 17 points combined. But Nevada, FIU, and Villanova.
We're going to find out a lot about Penn State this weekend.
Yes, because they play fucking Oregon.
That Oregon game. Oh, that game going to be a banger.
At home.
Because then the week
after, lose at home
to Oregon.
In Happy Valley. Oh, hell no. Yeah. Y'all frauds if y'all lose
the
Oregon.
Week after,
Valley.
you get to go and have some fun against UCLA.
Oh, good Lord. UCLA is, man, UCLA is going 0-12.
And then you have the at Ohio State. So you have 2 road games that are, you have 1 road game that's on the road against the top team in the country. And then you have Oregon, who might be the top team in the country, coming to you.
Because
then you have Indiana. Indiana's a whole nother case. We'll talk to it. If there's any Indiana fans that join this goddamn stream ever, stop saying Google me. I need you to Google your opponents.
Because here's my thing about Ohio State. I can't even really say we'll find out about them this week because they play Washington. I don't really know what Washington is and what they aren't. They played Colorado State and UC Davis.
Yeah, they're not. Indiana has played Old Dominion, which they only beat by 13, but people will argue, well, Old Dominion is good. They beat Virginia Tech. So did Vanderbilt, South Carolina. I really don't want to hear about it. So they played Kennesaw State. They played Indiana State. They got number 9 Illinois.
They're probably going to lose.
They got number 9 Illinois, number 6 Oregon, and number 2 Penn State. That's their ranked games on the schedule.
Okay, now let's look at Georgia's 3-0, which really ain't much better. Marshall, Austin P actually did put them through the ringer. I'm not gonna lie. Austin P did
outed them so bad, bro.
And then when they had to face competition on their level, we see what happened.
They came through.
They got lucky too a little bit.
Barely though.
They barely made it. Mm-hmm. And then now they come in. Y'all go and see them.
You go see Alabama, yeah. At home. So they get at home against Alabama. Then they get at home versus Kentucky. The only reason I bring that up, we know Kentucky's a shitty team, but we know for some reason that's Georgia's kryptonite.
Georgia's kryptonite is fucking Kentucky every time.
And then they go play that other team. Was it Auburn? You can beat them. I don't give a shit. See, then you play Ole Miss, another team you struggle against.
Then you go play Florida, which, yeah.
Then you play Mississippi State.
I have no hope for us whatsoever, so we can just skip over that.
But then now, this year, you have Georgia Tech on your schedule. Again, this year it's not a freebie. This year is not a gimme. You got to fight this year.
They proved that last year.
Yeah, but they're going to be I don't think it'll take eight overtimes this time. I think Georgia Tech put them in the dirt.
Georgia Tech wants to end it regulation this time. Okay. So let's look at some other undefeated teams here.
Look at Miami. Miami had the best resume. With defeating Notre Dame, defeating South Florida. You had the best resume. But Notre Dame ain't shit. They 0-2. But they're still ranked. That ain't got shit to do with nothing. That's just somebody who's probably a Catholic.
That's fucking
on the committee. That's it.
BS rankings at its final.
Yep.
Miami, you have Florida State. We're getting ready to find out if Florida State is a fraud or you the fraud.
Somebody's about to be out.
Fraud watch.
So, like Texas Tech, another 3-0 team. They played Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Kent State, and a winless Oregon State team, and they're ranked 17.
See, we gotta figure out a lot about Texas Tech.
I'm trying to figure out why Texas Tech is even ranked at all.
Money.
That's
all that is. It's money. That's oil money. They play Utah coming up next on the 20th. So this weekend, so they play Utah at Utah. Not only that, they play Kansas, and we see what Kansas was able to do against Missouri. Okay, That's going to be a test for them. Houston, we've seen what Houston was able to do. These are not little teams. Just because you're not ranked doesn't mean you can't be good. It just means the committee doesn't give a fuck about you.
Houston's on a heater right now, honestly.
Exactly. Then they got 3 games where they'll win: Arizona State, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, all the states. Then you have BYU. UCF is a hard game. West Virginia, they don't know who the hell they want to be week to week.
Nope.
No.
As they lost to the Bobcats of Ohio and then turn around and beat Pitt.
So we got another Iowa State, another undefeated. Arkansas State, Iowa, who they beat by 3. South Dakota and Kansas State, who they only beat by 3.
Yeah, that one was overseas. Week 0, they were ranked. Kansas State has already been frauded out, though. South Dakota is South Dakota. Iowa and Iowa State are a rival. That's completely fine for them to win by 3. That is completely fine. Their in-state rival, fine. Arkansas State, you win by 8. They were driving on you. I watched that game. How you moved up in the poll, I will, beyond words, I will be lost. Arizona, you're not going to be able to beat Arizona. You're not.
Then we go to Oklahoma. They played Illinois State, Michigan, decent win. Then they played Temple. But if you watch the game, don't let the score fool you.
Right.
They struggled a lot of that Temple game.
They did.
Because some people tend to see scores and think, oh, they blew them out of the water. So I always say, go watch the game. Because the game will tell you a lot more than what the scoreboard will say. Yeah, they won at the end of the day, but...
Well, with Oklahoma, it looks like their offense is struggling, but their defense is on point.
Brett Venables has found the defense that he's wanted to have there.
So, Kent State, not a problem. They're going to win that. Auburn, please, Oklahoma. I don't like you.
But do them that favor.
But beat Auburn, okay?
Yeah,
I'll let
Auburn
you enjoy that.
And you beat South Alabama by only 16. Ball State, you blew them out, of course. Baylor, you only beat them by 14.
And then, of course, October 11th, Red River.
Texas game.
Which, that's always going to be good because it's just a fucking rivalry.
But
Georgia.
But they have an entire schedule of ranked teams. They have Ole Miss, they have Tennessee, they have Alabama, they have Missouri, all ranked. None of those are going to be easy games. Maybe Missouri, depends on who's up there, who's not.
I would think this
Auburn's next 4 games.
Yeah.
Auburn's next 4 games, all ranked. So yeah, Oklahoma on the road, Texas A&M on the road, at home versus Georgia, and then at home versus Missouri. Auburn next 4 games.
Fuck them.
They have managed to screw up this straight seeding model before we even gotten to a CFP ranking.
Well, here is the one that I had brought up. Here's the one that I can't call them frauds. As much as I want to hold back and not even talk about this, it's fucking Vanderbilt. So,
wait for it.
I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for this too, actually, low key.
Vanderbilt had defeated number 11 South Carolina in Columbia. Okay, so that's still hard to do for Vanderbilt. They still have Alabama, LSU, Missouri, Texas, Auburn, and Tennessee all ranked.
Oh yeah, they got a gauntlet.
I promise you, if Vanderbilt runs the table on these teams, you will not see me for a year. I'll give it to Jay. You are now the main person for a year. I'm gonna
tell you right now what Pavia's mindset is, especially going into that Alabama game, because they got Georgia State and Utah State next. They should win both of those. He wants to beat y'all in y'all's house.
Exactly. And I promise Pavia, they are willing to get 15-yard penalties and suspensions on the team to get you out that game.
Because honestly, Pavia is the problem on that team.
Now Castellanos, he talked his shit. He backed it up at his house. You talk shit, and you come and you talk shit, and you come to Bryant Denny, and you still talk shit. You got to get to the parking lot.
Oh no.
Now, there's no, people are like, hey, man, it's just sports. You can't be getting physical. I don't think you fans understand. Alabama doesn't have a pro team outside the UFL. This is their pro team. You have Auburn, but that's yeah. But talking shit at your own home, cool, fine. We took L's at Oklahoma, fine, whatever. Come to Brian Denny and you talk shit, you better be able to back it up. And it has never been a time that I can remember in the last 20 years where somebody has won and the next time they met them, they won again. That is not a thing. Alabama's going to be playing pissed off against Vanderbilt. Mad as fuck.
You're going to need Ty Simpson to play his best game.
You don't need him to play his best game. We just need Jam Miller to play his best game because we want to run it.
He's going to be back, huh?
Yes, he is. But yeah, so I could see, honestly, I know you're not going to agree with me, but I could see Vanderbilt sneaking into the playoffs if they beat most of these teams on the schedule.
No, it'd be criminal if they didn't.
Yeah.
Would it be as criminal? As they're not ranking Mississippi State, dog.
Oh,
because look, no. Let me speak for Greg while he eats right now. They are 3-0, bro. This is the second week in a row that they have left them out of the rankings. But yet, and I will always talk about this 24 spot, because you know whose spot that should be right now is Mississippi State.
No, it shouldn't. They should be 18th. Fuck Georgia Tech. I don't care what they did.
Or yeah, honestly.
There's a lot of 3-0 teams that should not be in the rankings.
As a matter of fact, Bam is absolutely correct, because Georgia Tech beat number 12 Clemson. Cool. You jump up to 18.
What the fuck has Clemson done?
Are they not in the ranking? Oh yeah, they got dropped. Okay, cool. They should be dropped.
Arizona State, they beat Arizona State handily. Handily, 24-20, still handily for a number 12 team and an unranked anybody. Now, you took Mississippi State and said, "Good job,
great,
cool, dog, cool, bro, happy for you. Here's your gold star." And yet, then you took Georgia Tech,
cool,
and said, "Hey, man, that was a nice boulder. I like that boulder. How would you like to be in the top 25?"
And it's like, all right, cool. They beat Southern Miss at Southern Miss house, which is still disrespectful that they made y'all go to Southern Miss. Then
road game though.
They beat a ranked Arizona State.
A ranked playoff team.
A playoff team, yeah.
Yeah.
And they did what they were supposed to do against Alcorn. They're probably not going to give y'all
the 10-minute quarter rule.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably not going to give y'all.
It off.
Yeah, they're probably not going to give y'all any love
now
until y'all play Tennessee.
The only thing, I know you're not going to like this, Greg, but you just got to look at it 8 different ways. The only reason I can see Georgia Tech being ranked over Mississippi State in this scenario is they beat someone in their conference that was ranked. Yours games were all out of conference. That's the only way. Even though it was ranked, that's the only thing I can see different is they are leading their conference by beating number 12.
Has Alabama beaten anybody that's been in their conference?
No.
Yeah.
No, but we constantly do that.
No, hold on. South Carolina beating anybody that's in their conference?
They not even in the top 25, dog.
They were.
Not anymore.
Wait, who'd you say?
Has Vanderbilt beaten anybody? Well,
yes.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
But were they ranked though? No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. South Carolina was 11.
South Carolina.
South Carolina was 11 at the time.
Yeah, they did drop.
But that's the only thing I can say. I don't agree with them. I think Mississippi State should be around 15 right now, personally.
Has Texas beaten anybody in their conference yet?
Hell no.
Nope.
No.
Honestly, don't know how many we will beat.
Last person they played in their conference was Georgia.
Who is Indiana
in the
played?
SEC championship game.
No fucking body.
I digress. I digress for now. I'll be back. I'll be back later. I'll be back.
Oh no, wait, no, they don't. They got Oregon.
They play Indiana State,
Illinois,
State,
Oregon, Penn State.
Illinois play Indiana Saturday.
We're gonna find out about Indiana this Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna find out about Indiana real quick. A lot quicker than last year.
If we beat Tennessee at home,
that's the only way I'm gonna give them love.
They have no choice.
Tennessee at home. I expect us to be in the top 10.
That's crazy. But yeah, they have no choice.
No, that ain't crazy. No. We deserve to be at top 10 at this point because you done hold us for 3 weeks straight.
Now, Jalen was right. He's what he told you yesterday morning. If they lose their next game, the AP pollsters, blah, blah, will use that as a reason for you not to put whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This should be the Mississippi State is literally getting treated like Florida State a couple years ago. Yep. So they should use that and destroy everybody without question. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't let Georgia State score more than 10. You shouldn't let Utah State get a fucking across the 50-yard line, which is going to happen. Of course, football is football, but those two going 5-0, entering conference play, you should be ranked. Period. Should be.
USC at 25. I
don't know why they got USC at 25.
I don't know why the fuck.
That's what I was over here looking at. That's the other thing. Why is USC in there? Like, what the hell? What bitch ass motherfucker decided to put USC in there? They ain't did shit.
Well, let me go down. They beat it in conference first.
Man, they beat fucking Purdue, bro. Don't look.
Hey, man, look, I'm just giving you shit.
Missouri State, Georgia Southern, Purdue. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's a conference? No, fuck that. It's Purdue.
Like I said, all
Purdue. Okay.
All records are not the same.
That's some ass. That's some ass.
Resumes should matter and what you have done.
USC was for money.
I still don't believe anymore because of the transfer portal, but because of the NIL, because of the new era we're in, where your resume matters. It doesn't.
Bro.
It should be your week-to-week progress for the AP poll only.
Bro, Indiana is 19. Is 19. And they have played Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, and Indiana State.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Indiana, yeah.
And they barely fucking beat Old Dominion.
Hey, we even know the name of that person.
Indiana is one of two teams in the Big Ten that don't play other P4 opponents this year.
Oh, but remember, they said that we only scheduled the best teams here in the Big Ten.
Yes.
I guess they meant only the teams in the Big Ten.
Yeah, that's exactly what they meant.
Someone put BYU at number 10 on their ballot.
You know, it just goes back to
it's what Jalen. It's in the general chat. That's the list. I'm gonna be named off the name.
94.
So this kind of goes back to my point.
I'm going to be naming them all.
This goes back to my point at the beginning of the season when I kind of stated that some of these rankings are just going to be BS because of you got these P4 teams scared to play these Group of 16 because they have equal talent or some even better talent than some of these schools, and they don't want to take the risk scheduling out of conference because they could get beat. You've seen it with USF already. These teams do not want to schedule and play out of conference these teams like the USL because they know they could get beat, and they know beat by the ranking system that either way is going to go in their favor. They know that.
It is beyond.
They know.
There's two ranked teams.
Like I'll put this example again. I like to use my team as an example. Memphis, we got Arkansas coming up, right? We're supposed to have a home and home these next 2 seasons with them, but now they're trying to push it back. The next 2 seasons, they're pushing it back to 2030 because they're trying to have no incentive to play these Group of 6 teams. So you're already seeing it, like they already know
because they run the risk of possibly losing.
Yeah, because of the transfer portal.
I mean, the best example outside of, the Group of 6 teams, look at what Austin Peay almost did to Georgia.
FCS, yeah.
And see, FCS teams are good. It's going to become more of a thing of FCS teams reaching that level to where they can possibly beat these teams.
Talent is spreading out.
Now, I've seen a few games. I've watched a few games between Group of 6 and Power 4 teams where it looked a little weird. Okay, the play calls they were calling, they weren't typical. We're trying to win games. They were just, hey, you paid us to lose, so we're gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ohio State and Ohio, down by 10 in the fourth.
Ohio,
they were running 3rd and 12 run plays.
It's like, bro, Y'all, so it's like, so y'all are taking a paycheck and running with it, pretty much.
Taking that 1 point. Now the teams in the South, Georgia State,
I don't give a fuck.
ULM, North Texas. Oh, you paid us? That's cool. We still gonna make you work for it. If
There's
we can get our bag and get our win.
There's one team up north that I know will do it, and that's Northern Illinois. You want to pay us, and we can get a win? Shit, say less.
No, about to get their ass whooped this weekend.
So soon, no, say soon. Hopefully before I'm 60. That ain't that far off. That they'll stop paying these group of 6 schools. And if you stop paying them and start playing them and start actually ranking them as they would, the game would be so much more chaotic. It would be more unpredictable. You got 136 FBS teams. Why do I see the same fucking teams in the top 25 though?
Because it's like,
how do you have tradition, but then you say, but we're moving forward in a progressive direction. But you still want tradition. You still want Ohio State in number 1. You still want Alabama on the list for some reason. You still want Texas high as shit. You still want Notre Dame at 0-2, maybe 0-3 next week on the list. Like, you still want this shit, but you want group of 6 schools to do this. Oh, the transfer portal been good for everybody. But has it though?
It's only good if you put the teams in the position where they belong to be.
Well,
you have 4 undefeated American teams. All have beaten a Power 4 school. Every single one of them. And every single time Ohio State shows out against Ohio in the fourth quarter, or all these times are like, well, look what Alabama did to ULM, or look what so-and-so did to this group of 6 schools, that we should move them up in the rankings. But when a group of 6 school beats a fucking P4 school, you don't fucking rank them because you say, well, the P4 school was having a bad day. Fuck you.
It's not having a bad day. They just
lost. They treat it as a lose-lose. So it's the argument of, oh, if you beat them, we knew they should have beat them. We said this. This is expected. Oh, if they lose, well, they didn't play their best. They played as well as they could. So it's just,
it's hypocritical though.
It is.
They don't care. That's what they do.
And this is why
Washington State is still in the Pac-12. The Pac-12 has been downgraded to a group of 6 school or conference. But Washington State as a whole is still a power school because they still get their full scholarships. They still get all that shit. They're still a power school, and they lost to North Texas by 49 points. Why are they not ranked? Old Dominion. Who in the fuck in 2025 would have thought Old Dominion would be 3-0 with wins over Virginia Tech? Tulane beat Duke. If anybody in the Power 4 conference beats Duke at least by 7, they're going to rank them up.
Yep.
Which is
because it was them.
It's not even Duke's not even prestigious, but yet and still,
and
Power 4 shit.
Right, and back to when the AP poll was created way back in 1936. Who the fuck was in the Power 5 conference? Tulane. So where's the bias coming from?
Hell, there was a point in time where Rice was.
Right. Things that ESPN will say about Alabama, FSU. If FSU drops against a group of 6 school, that's going to drop Alabama. That shouldn't happen. Because, these group of 6 schools, they make up majority of college football, by the way. There are more group of 6 schools than there are Power 4 schools.
Yep.
So the level of competition, in my eyes, is greater than Power 4.
So just to kind of put into context here a little bit in terms of like ratings and what's watched. All right, so the Ohio State Notre Dame title game, all right, basically averaged 22.1 million viewers, making it its 3rd lowest rated title game in CFP era history.
Nobody want to watch that shit.
The last season, but it's the only game that was fucking on. Of course, it's gonna be the most watched. All right, so, but 3rd lowest rated title game,
right,
in the era. That's Notre Dame and Ohio State.
Because nobody gives a shit.
No one cares.
Notre Dame always gives the benefit of the doubt. How are you going to be ranked and you are the worst independent school? They ain't but 2 of them. UConn has a win. Notre Dame does not. The entire conference of independence is 1-5.
Look at that.
That's so fucking wild to me, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, like viewership.
Dang.
Because like, look, think about all the games that were watched. People watched SMU play Penn State last year.
Mm-hmm.
People watched Arizona State play Texas.
Yep. They wanted that.
They wanted to see. People watched Boise State.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to see what
Something
would
different.
happen. It's a change. That's why a lot of people are like, "Fuck it, just go to 24 teams at this point."
But see, and while I agree with a lot of people, 12, 16, even 24, it's not going to change what they're going to do. You change it to 24, and you're going to see a 7-5 Ole Miss team jumping 4 undefeated American teams.
Or a 7-5 Auburn team.
And you might even see a non-bowl eligible team in the playoffs for the national championship. You would see a 6 or a 5-7 Vanderbilt over a 9-3 Memphis.
What's the point?
That's
of
ridiculous.
Bowl eligibility to begin with, if that happens.
Right. I still firmly believe that if you want to keep your bowl season around, easy, find some way to do it. And I know me and a lot of people disagree on this, but easy. When you are the top 12 teams, you lose your bowl eligibility. You're going for the national championship. Mm-hmm. You do not need a fucking ring in the Pop-Tarts Bowl or in the Rose Bowl. You don't need that shit. You're going for it all. And there's a reason you're going to lose your chance at these bowl games that are set up for teams that can't get into the goddamn championship game. Make it make sense.
That's the point.
That way the schools that need the money can compete for the money in higher bowl games.
You got new teams coming into existence for the FBS. Delaware just jumped into the FBS.
That's Delaware. Actually smart because it would actually incentivize the teams that on the make bowl eligibility, they can get money to get better players for the next season.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're the top 12 teams, you need to understand the mindset that you have worked your entire fucking season for, that you trained, that you worked for the national championship. And if you lose in the playoffs, oh fucking well.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what
for
it
the
is.
teams in the bowl.
That's how playoffs work.
Because a lot of these colleges are sponsored by a lot of brands.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't needing the money.
Paying brands. Niggas over here saying that bowl games won't make money without playoffs. Like, come on.
They would, because they did. They fucking did. The BCS era.
Like, come on.
The BCS era, yes, we had a national title game that was also a bowl game. Usually it was a Rose Bowl or the Cotton Bowl. But then you had every other bowl game fucking mattered. Every single one.
Every single one.
But now we got teams like FSU getting snubbed. And so they're going to sit all their players and all this shit. And now Georgia's going to blow them out by 60.
No. So that's why I agree with you when it comes to the playoffs, man. Take the bowl games out of it. Highest seed, you get home. Whatever. And after that, you want a bowl, better make it to the big game.
Right.
You're playing for one trophy.
And that's it. What the fuck is the point of you getting three on the way there?
Why do they have other awards for players? You only have one chance to get the Heisman. But you also have a quarterback award, a student athlete award, you have a best lineman award. None of these awards are going to get you the Heisman. Maybe the quarterback will, but you have other ones for a reason, and they still matter.
They award you for your play during the season.
Right.
So guess what a bowl game is? Awarding you for your play during the season. If you make the playoffs, that's your reward for playing as well as you did.
Now we're running into a problem where we're going to have a basketball, kind of like how basketball has March Madness but they have the NIT tournament.
Yeah.
The NIT tournament is going to be the G6 tournament for football. That's what we're getting ready to go into. And it's how ridiculous it sounds is how ridiculous it could be.
Because and if they were to go in that direction, I can promise you what would get more views.
They not that fucking G6 playoff would get hella more views.
Oh yeah. Because if they somehow decide they want to do it, that's probably going to be the most watched thing.
Right.
Absolutely.
You think I would rather watch Alabama play for another natty against fucking Georgia or Ohio State? No, I would rather see motherfucking Ohio Bobcats against fucking FIU. Dog, like, you know what I'm saying?
Give me Memphis, North Texas, goddamn it.
Right, like
I was thinking Memphis Tulane, but that works too.
That works too. Well, Memphis Tulane doesn't work for me in the conference things. But anyways, give me MTSU and give me San Jose State. Like, I'm trying to see something new, something different.
Because like I had said before, if you really, because I get it, players leave, shit happens, whatever. Who gives a shit? Take whoever wins the group of 6, whoever wins the big one. Yeah, just let them duke it out first week of the season next year.
There you go.
Especially because
guess what?
NIL, you know.
Yeah, because players leave, and then it becomes a thing of, oh, well, shit, I can still fight for a championship on that level too. Okay,
it's fucking wild.
Because it's already happening. You have higher star players committing to other schools, not just these big ones.
What does the NFL do that still college won't do because of this bowl thing? What does the NFL do now? They changed. What does the NFL do? When the 2 teams reach the Super Bowl, neither one of those teams have their players playing the All-Star, the Pro Bowl.
Yep.
None of them. They are prohibited from being in the Pro Bowl. Why? The Pro Bowl is for the teams that didn't make the Super Bowl.
What's the fucking point of you getting an extra game when you don't need it?
You don't even have regular stars that didn't make the playoffs go to the Pro Bowl anymore.
No. The straight seeding. Straight seeding to me is all the undefeated teams are come first.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's what straight seeding means to me, because that's what it is in the NFL. When you look at the all conference, like all the conferences combined section of ESPN, it gives you the undefeated teams first. It doesn't matter what their rank are in their division and their conference, all of them right there.
You're undefeated. Here you go.
That's straight seeding.
Then, if they continue past just, okay, you're undefeated,
get your one-loss teams.
Yep, got your one-loss teams. But undefeated teams will go first. And guess what? If they do a straight seeded model, we should have, because by the end of the season, we ain't going to have no undefeated group of 5 team. Or group of 4 team.
Nah.
You might have 1, maybe 2. And that's just because, I'm sorry, the Big Ten sucks.
Utah and Texas Tech play. They're about to be, somebody ain't going to be undefeated after that one.
The Big 12 won't ever have an undefeated anybody.
Right. Oklahoma and Auburn getting ready to play. Somebody's going to come out defeated on that one.
Georgia and Tennessee just played.
Now, think about this shit. Like, straight seeding means straight seeding. What y'all keep doing is saying, we're going to go to straight seeding only in the CFP. No, you're not. You're going to go to bias seeding. It's always been bias seeding. The only you fucking people in the NCAA world give us these little nibbles of hope. We go from the BCS era to the CFP era. You have this one commercial that I vividly remember, because this is back when it was 135 teams. 135 teams, 1 trophy. We had Ohio State, Alabama. We had basically the same people that be in the BCS bullshit in the CFP in 2014.
Right.
You give us that hope, you shoot us down. The next year, you give us that hope, you shoot it down. Then we get to where are these other teams that you said could do it? Oh, I mean, their competition. Oh, now it's the competition again. Stop it. It's ridiculous.
Like we gotta stop this, because, and it's being proven more as time goes on. You can only use this competition talk for so long, because Ohio would like to word with you, because that team The
South
big team in
Alabama
Ohio.
wants a word with you. Troy would like a word with you. Memphis would like a word with you. North Texas, whole Old Dominion would like a word. Austin P would like a word if they can get to the FBS. I can,
Like, bro, we have to stop this notion that because that's I call it. We all know what they are because we have a saying for it in the ITC Discord. Get nothing but JAGs.
mm-hmm.
They are the ones that always say, "Well, how do we? They probably won't even compete. They'll get smacked." Fuck all that. You don't know football. Yeah, guess what? There's a term every single one of us in this thing hate on paper. Football ain't played on paper.
It's not. It's
It
played
is
on the
played.
field.
It is played on the field. Because on paper, why the fuck did Ohio State only score 28 against Ohio? Why did Ohio State not really score until the fourth quarter? If on paper was so good. And I like to try to let people have their moment and like feel a certain way about their teams, but you can't get hype when you're beating Ohio.
We need to let Greg have his crash out so I can get my food, and then we need to talk about the one thing that I really want to harp on, especially for the NFL and college offense play calling. We'll get to that. Greg,
Yeah, gonna do that because then your boy got to go to sleep at work tonight.
it's your turn. You get
Go
the
for
floor.
it, Greg. Floor's yours, brother.
You got 10 minutes, big dog.
Oh, that's all the time I need.
There
So, AP poll. You sorry sons of bitches. How dare you? You mean to tell me that a Mississippi State team that went 2-10 last season, that has gone 3-0 now, beat a number 12 school, the same school that beat us last year, embarrassed us last year, that made it to the playoffs. We beat them. Don't get ranked. Then you got fucking Georgia Tech beats Clemson, who's number 12. Y'all ranked them at number 18. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And then on top of that, to add the motherfucking cherry on top, y'all leave bitch ass Notre Dame in the damn top 25, who is 0-2. Y'all even got Auburn's bitch ass in there. They ain't played nobody. Hell, they barely beat Baylor. How dare you motherfucking bitches? Like, what is it? Is it because we're Mississippi? Is it because we're in Mississippi? We're the hillbillies. We're the cousin fuckers or something? The fuck? How? And not only that, y'all got fucking USC in there who ain't did shit either. Like, it makes no sense how this ranking is how y'all are ranking people. It doesn't make sense. We have we are doing what we are supposed to do as an SEC school. We are SEC. Did you forget? Like, do we need to remind you come week 5 against Tennessee? Do we got to do all that? Because if we beat Tennessee week 5, I expect to be in the top 15, somewhere around now. Like, because they're 15 right now. I expect us to. You need to do a complete swap. The people in this fucking vote on these fucking voters. The names of these fuckers, and it's majority of the ones that voted for this bullshit aren't even SEC. Now, mind you, the very first name is somebody from Auburn, of course. Jerry Humphrey, you bitch ass motherfucker. You are a SEC voter, and you gonna put Mississippi State out? Ain't gonna put Auburn's bitch ass in there. They ain't done shit. I expected this from this motherfucker, Michael Katz, from the school up north. Let me hold my tongue on that one. I was about to say something I shouldn't be saying. But the next person, Julian from Vanderbilt. I hope y'all burn in a fire this season. I hope Vanderbilt is exposed for who we know they are. The bottom of the SEC. Kind of like the damn Titans right now. Bottom of the fucking NFL right now. We ain't at the bottom. We ain't at the bottom. That's the Saints right now. But this is neither here nor there. All these motherfuckers on here, on this damn voting list, I hope y'all burn in hell. Cause if we are actually like legit, y'all got some explaining to do. Like, I feel like at this point you need to get rid of the AP poll. Like, this is stupid. You got teams in the top 25 that have no business being in the top 25. Outside of, the usual suspects. You got Missouri on there. They ain't done shit either. They have been struggling against their opponents. Struggling. You got Auburn on there. Like I just said, they've been struggling. Indiana. Who the hell have they played? Like, it makes no sense. And I get it. Like, you got people that say you're supposed to wait until mid-season for them to actually start looking at what the AP poll is supposed to look like. No! It shouldn't be like that. It should be accurate from the very first motherfucking week. So, again, AP poll. Y'all can burn in hell. Because that's some bullshit. You got teams out here who are 3-0. And you gonna leave them out to leave bitch ass Notre Dame in there. Who ain't done shit. They ain't even won a game yet. And another thing. Let's switch subjects. Tennessee Titans. All I know is if you don't improve, we're going to be looking for another head coach. If not already. I mean, he's already 3-16 on his record. Like, his record is 3-16, y'all. Brian Callahan's record for the Titans as a head coach is 3-16. I expect him to be gone by the end of the season. If not sooner. Because you holding back one of the most talented quarterbacks that has been drafted into this league. You're holding him back. You went and got your dad from the Browns to coach the O-line. That O-line ain't shit right now. That O-line looking like the Bears bitch ass O-line. So y'all need to get it together. Get it together. Because it's going to be a long, long season. And again, I'm going to close with this. Fuck the AP poll. Fuck it. With no lube.
Man, look, I got 9 pieces of chicken on this plate, and I'm gonna tear this bitch up. Let me tell you. Anyway,
but nah.
Amen to that.
How down? You feel better, Greg?
No, I don't.
I'll be all right. They don't feel better until they put them in the rankings.
Oh, we got a little hot air out. Had to vent a bit.
Good. Just talk and this is a blanket statement, but we're going to use the Texans as an example. Y'all should have won that game. Y'all would be up by 2 right now. You would have won the game 23-21 if you would have taken the fucking points. NFL college teams, both of y'all. The only people on the planet that should be going for it on 4th down is high schoolers and pee-wee football because they don't have good kickers at that point. Okay? You have kickers. You have a kicker. You be bringing kickers from Australia in for the fucking reason because they can kick. You 4th and goal. Obviously, you're not good enough to get it in there. Take the points. 4th down on the 40, test your kicker. Y'all always wonder why these kickers come in and lose at the clutch because y'all don't let them come in at any other point in the game and do anything. Because you always want to push, or you want to do this, or you want to do that. Go back to football. Go back to traditional sports. You got a kicker, fucking use them. I know there is somebody in here, fan of a team that has Arch Manning on it, that knows how many 4th downs they went for it when they have a kicker.
Too fucking many. Too fucking many.
They would have won the game against Ohio State if they would have kicked the fucking ball and taken the fucking points. So Houston, why?
Well, for a quarterback who hasn't been able to execute at all,
right?
We're not taking the points.
Why? Houston, why? Why did you firmly believe that your O-line was going to hold out so you can get this random touchdown? Why? For what reason? Now, I'm a Texans fan. I don't care what anybody's motherfuckers say. But I'm going to be tough on them. The question was earlier in the Discord was, do we agree with other fans saying that the DeMeco Ryan should be fired? For fucking what?
For getting us to the playoffs?
For what? For twice in a row getting them to the playoffs? This ain't Cleveland. We're not Miami. God damn. It's okay. 1, it's the NFL. 0-2. So this is 17, 18 games. You be all right. Now, why should well, because he didn't call a play? I'm gonna tell you something. Not every head coach is making play calls.
No.
That's the offensive coordinator's job.
Yeah.
People get stuck thinking that every single offensive coordinator, every head coach is calling the plays. No, they pay somebody to do that shit for them.
The OC might ask him, hey, I think we can make it. Let's run this 4th down play. The coach is probably going to be somewhere like, are you fucking sure? Yeah. Okay, run it.
Can a head coach overthrow it? Yes.
That's what he's there for.
Yes.
Take the points. Stop this bullshit. You stop Alabama. You fucking okay, look, never mind. That's a bad example because Alabama has a bad choice of kickers most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going for it on 4th down. My bad. Other teams that actually have kickers, stop leaving points on the field. I know y'all want touchdowns. Touchdowns get you better rankings in the AP poll. I get that. You know what else gets you good rankings in the AP poll? Winning the game. Kick the fucking points.
Thank you.
We need a doink counter. The amount of doinks we see.
But they can't even get practice in.
I don't know.
No, Spooky. They do look somewhat decent because the special teams and the defense is on point. The skill positions, they're on point. Plus, we have 4 wide receivers that are hurt right now. Plus, Joe Mixon is hurt. What doesn't look on point is the O-line. That's it. But they still look decent. They still took Tampa Bay down to the wire. But why did not Houston not win? Because they went for it on 4th and goal.
Sorry.
Plain and simple.
I'm sorry. No, I ain't sorry. It's Texas. I'm sorry.
This is knee-jerk reaction.
Hey.
I mean, like I said, the only fear, I mean, for the Texas case, the only fear is kind of the same fear we got for our team because we're no better right now. You saw what happened to Joe Burrow. That is the number one fear you have at this point.
Yo, quarterback getting hurt.
I see Greg.
You see what the Bengals fucking did. You paid T. Higgins. You got Jamar Chase paid.
Greg got quoted by cat.
I know. I saw it too. I saw it. I saw it when it popped up at the phone. I was like, all right.
But yeah,
hey,
like I said,
I'm about to start quoting cat. I'm about to start doing it. Hey, everybody think he a saint? He ain't no saint.
Go ahead, antifreeze. It's chicken. I'm sitting here like a dog. Wait, my ass. Go ahead, finish.
No, just like I said, I'll just finish out the point. Like I said, for the Texans, Titans, I mean, any team that has a quarterback that is your franchise quarterback or pretends to be franchise quarterback, got to protect them. Point blank, period. All right. You saw what happened to Joe Burrow. You can pay the skill receivers, skill positions, other side of the ball, but you won't be able to do shit if you ain't got your quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, the most important position in the game. Everybody knows that. Gotta protect your guy.
Oh, if you don't protect your guy, you ain't got shit.
All right. So to tell y'all what's coming up tomorrow, they got another NFL show. Still ain't done the intro. Still not sorry about it. I'll get to it. Thursday.
I think it's because Spooky's involved.
No, it's
definitely
because
Spooky's
Spooky's
involved.
It's not because y'all stop that shit. Thursday, they might or might not stream that bullshit ass game. I hope they don't. Who gives a shit about the Dolphins and the Bills?
Bills, I fucking.
So Friday night SmackDown, cool. Saturday morning, we gonna do our predictions. I'm gonna say right now, Notre Dame gonna lose. If they're on a bye, they're gonna lose. Fuck them. So, and then we'll go from there. Like next week, I won't be here, so no matter. But that's it for now.
The fact that teams that were on bye went up in rank.
Think about that as we sign out.
That's crazy.
Think about that.
Let that sizzle in y'all spirit.
Think about that, and then next week, hopefully, I'll learn from my nervous mistakes from the first 2 skit videos I've ever done in my life, and I did fine in the second one. The first one, boy, I was so scared on that one. but week 4. Oh, and I have been put on notice to tell Mr. I'm the Cat. I mean, AKA the NFL scriptwriter, that the college football scriptwriter has a few choice words for you. Look out for it. Anyways, hey man, it was good. Final Bam, aka the CFB scriptwriter. Greg Nug, antifreeze, Debo. He was just here, I think. He's just here. He's the mascot of Crash Out Tuesday, I guess.
Debo!
He's been good, boy.
Debo, next week when I'm not here, you're gonna have to crash out about WWE. You don't have a choice in that. Just find something to crash out about, TKO or whatever. Jay the Kid.
Trust me. I want to crash out about the Bears, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Fuego. Thanks for Fuego for showing up for once.
Hey man,
Fuego who?
Dead, bro.
Whatever. Life is unscripted, and so are the fucking AP poll.
Deuces.